Hi, my name is Manuel, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you about my art research project. For my project, I had to choose a museum to go to, and I chose the Getty Museum. I decided to go in and pick the first two pieces that stood out to me the most within the time frame I was supposed to choose from. The museum was a beautiful place that I enjoyed the experience of visiting. I will be giving you background, information, and opinions I have on the two artworks I chose. Irises by Vincent van Gogh and The Destruction of Pharaoh's Host by John Martin. The best way I would explain my choice of irises is because it is a unique approach to painting. Yet it is the most obvious piece in the whole museum, in my opinion, to be art. To be so different, yet be what others would view as the common definition of art. You do not see works like his from other artists, yet his works are viewed as the people's definition of art. And when you view his works, you are almost forced to feel the same. Let me tell you a little about Van Gogh. He was an artist born in the Netherlands in the year 1853 and passed away in the year 1890. Throughout his life, he traveled across. During his time in London, the art displayed in various galleries there served as inspiration for him. Theo van Gogh, his brother, worked at an art gallery and exposed Van Gogh to many pieces of art. Van Gogh developed an interest in artists who focused on depicting scenes of daily life and enjoyed painting the scenes from his travels. He painted with darker shades earlier in his career, but later he preferred lighter shades. His art expressed his perspective on the world and the beauty he saw in it. In Irises, Van Gogh employs expressive, almost agitated lines that create a sense of movement and vitality. These lines are not just contours, but also carriers of emotion and energy. They twist and turn, leading the viewer's eye through the canvas. Van Gogh's use of line reflects his personal struggles with mental illness, translating emotional turbulence into visual form. The lines in irises contribute to the painting's sense of immediacy and urgency. The use of vibrant colors is a hallmark of Van Gogh's style. In irises, the juxtaposition of the deep blues and purples of the irises against the yellows and greens of the background creates a striking contrast. This is not only highlighting the beauty of the flowers, but also conveys a sense of otherworldliness. The intense colors can be interpreted as Van Gogh's attempt to escape from reality into a world of beauty and imagination, a common theme in his work. Light in irises is subtle yet effective. It does not come from a specific source, but seems to infuse the entire scene, giving the flowers a luminous quality. This treatment of light adds to the painting's dreamlike atmosphere, suggesting a realm beyond the tangible world. It can be seen as Van Gogh's aspiration to transcend the darkness of his mental struggles. This painting is an impactful piece of art that is, in my eyes, a true piece of art that most will agree is very impactful. The guidelines I was given made me look for a piece of art that I could clearly expose the uniqueness of and values given by its traits. No piece in the whole museum was a better piece for me to use than irises. The other piece of art I chose is the painting The Destruction of Pharaoh's Host by John Martin, which is a dramatic depiction of a biblical event from the book of Exodus. The painting portrays the moment when the Red Sea closes over the Egyptian army pursuing Moses and the Israelites, who have just crossed onto dry land. This event occurs after Moses follows God's command to stretch out his hand over the sea, causing the warriors to return and drown the Pharaoh's forces. Martin's work captures the epic scale of the scene, emphasizing the power of nature and the divine, as well as the vulnerability of humans against such forces. His rendition is noted for its sublime portrayal of nature's might and the heightened emotions of terror and awe it invokes. Now let me tell you a little about John Martin. He was a significant figure in England's Romantic movement, known for his dramatic portrayals of the sublime and apocalyptic scenes that invoke intense emotions. Born into poverty in 1789 in Haydenbridge, Martin's artistic journey began with apprenticeship in heraldic painting before moving to London to work in a china painting business and later as a glassmaker. His first oil painting was displayed at the Royal Academy in 1811, achieving fame for his vast landscapes and biblical scenes. Martin was celebrated for depicting human insignificance against nature's grandeur. In contrast to Van Gogh, John Martin in The Destruction of Pharaoh's Host uses lines to create dramatic and epic scenes. The painting depicts the biblical story of Moses parting the Red Sea, and Martin's use of sweeping lines gives a sense of grandeur and divine intervention. The lines direct the viewer's gaze towards the central figures, highlighting the drama of the moment. The painting's lines convey power, majesty, and the wrath of nature, reflecting the biblical narrative's dramatic intensity. Martin's color palette in this painting is moody and dark, with occasional bursts of light. The dark blues and greens of the sea contrast with the bright reds and yellows of the fire and lightning. This use of color creates a dramatic, foreboding atmosphere, emphasizing the painting's theme of divine wrath and the insignificance of human endeavors against the forces of nature. The colors in the Pharaoh's destruction are symbolic, conveying the painting's moral and spiritual themes. Light plays a crucial role in Martin's painting. The dramatic contrast between light and shadow emphasizes the painting's dramatic tension. The light seems to emanate from a divine source, highlighting the painting's religious theme. This use of light not only creates a dramatic visual impact, but also serves as a metaphor for divine intervention and judgment. I chose this piece because of the expression and impact the painting had on me upon viewing it. It did a great job trying to depict what a biblical event like this could have looked like, using the lighting, color, and lighting to draw you in while depicting what in his eyes such an event would look like is what made it so appealing. I found myself looking for details in the work, trying to see if I missed anything. Both Irises by Vincent van Gogh and The Destruction of Pharaoh's Host by John Martin are culturally significant as they use line, color, and light to convey deep meanings and reflect their respective artists' visions. In Irises, these elements express Van Gogh's personal struggles and his longing for beauty and transcendence. In contrast, The Destruction of Pharaoh's Host uses these same elements to depict a grand, dramatic narrative, emphasizing divine power and human frailty. Together, these works enrich our understanding of the world by providing insights into the human condition, the power of nature, and the realm of the spiritual. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this,